Hello students, a very good day to you all. So today I am going to tell you how to face the practical examination in physics. Since you have all been doing the practicals from the beginning of this year, so especially for second year students, you will be having experiments regarding circuit diagrams as well as ray diagrams. So circuital experiments as well as optical experiments, these are the main part of your practical syllabus. So first let us look at the general instructions of how to face your practical examination and what are the things you need to remember while going for the examination. So firstly, you will be having an examination of 2 hours and the maximum marks will be for 30 marks. Now these 30 marks are divided into 3 parts. As you can see here, for performing the experiment you will be having 20 marks. Then for viva os, that is for orals, you will be having 4 marks, and for practical record, that is journal, you will be having 6 marks. So overall you will be attending the practical examination for 30 marks. Now these 20 marks, that is performing the experiment, these 20 marks are further distributed as shown here. So firstly, writing the principle of the experiment. First and foremost, you have to write the principle of the experiment, that is for 2 marks. Next, you have to practice the formula. So practicing the formula is very important because you will be having at least 10 to 14 experiments for your examination. So any one of the experiment may come for you, so you should not get confused with the formulas. So for writing the formula as well as explaining the terms in the formula, you will be awarded 2 marks. Next, for drawing the diagram with labeling, now this is very important. The diagram may be a simple diagram of the apparatus, or it may be a circuit diagram, or it may be a ray diagram. Okay, so that diagram along with labeling, it carries 2 marks. Next thing is drawing the tabular column. Drawing the tabular column and writing the observations. Okay, so both of these together carry 2 marks. Next, the experimental setup. So how you build the circuit, how you do the connections, how you make the optical setup of the experiment. So this is a practical part. So how you will set up the experiment, it may be a circuital experiment or it may be a optical experiment, so it carries 3 marks, so it is very important. Next, for the performance, that is performing the experiment and entering the readings into the tabular column. Okay, now you will be having observations as well as tabular column, filling up the observations as well as tabular column by doing the experiment. This part carries 4 marks. Next, substitution and calculation along with the graph. So some of the experiments will be accompanied by graphs, so you have to plot the graph and you have to do the calculations, that together carry 3 marks. And finally, writing the result with the SI in it will carry 2 marks. So 1 mark will be awarded for the value of the result and 1 mark will be awarded for the unit. So many of the students will fail to write the unit while writing the result. So please take care and write the unit also. Now coming to viva os, it will carry 4 marks. Now these 4 marks will be based upon your oral performance. So these questions will be asked based on the experiment which you have performed. For example, if you have done a circuital experiment which involves ammeter as well as voltmeter, then the viva questions may be based on the definitions of the apparatus. For example, they may ask you to define voltmeter or they may ask you to define ammeter. Further, they may ask you the definitions of the related terms. For example, they may ask you the definition of current, they may ask the definition of potential difference, or they may ask the related laws. For example, they may ask you what is Ohm's law. Okay, or they may ask you to give the statements of Kirchhoff laws. So in this way, you need to practice the definitions, you need to practice the laws which are related to the experiment. The same thing can be applied to optical experiments also. For example, they may ask you the definitions of convex lens or concave lens, or convex mirrors and concave mirrors. They may ask you the different types of lenses or different types of mirrors. So in this way, the Viva questions will be asked. Now there is no need to worry, since the Viva questions will be very simple. And next, the 6 marks, these 6 marks will be awarded for practical records, that is journal writing. So you need to complete all the experiments that have been completed in your college. So whatever experiments that are completed, you need to write all of them along with all the calculations as well as results. So if you have completed your journals, then you will definitely get 6 marks. So this is how the marks will be distributed. And finally, I would like to tell that in any experiment, you have to be first perfect with the diagram. Unless you know the diagram, you cannot do the experiment. So once you know the circuit diagram or the ray diagram, you will have a brief idea of how to perform the experiment. So first and foremost, all of you should practice the diagrams. So if you know the diagram, then half of the job is done. Further, once you know the diagram, then practice the related tabular column and observation as well as the related formula. So the related formula, tabular column and observation, if you practice all these, then it is very easy to do the experiments. So all of you have to practice the diagrams first. So after practicing the diagram only, you may move to formula, tabular column and observation, because rest of the things are the experimental things. So if you draw the diagram correctly, then doing the experiment is a very simple thing. So I suggest that all of you should do the experiments properly and prepare well for the examination. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. All the best for your practical exams.